And as long as I'm still breathing, I'll be right there by his side. It's time to use the power that brought us here in the first place. Are you guys ready? Because we're gonna do this even if you're not. He's got the card.
Okay, I'm with ya.
That's more like it. This battle has only just begun.
All right. I just hit my wow. Wow. Okay. I had my mic settings down. So I have a gain on my microphone that I can actually do. Welcome to the show. I'm sorry guys if I seem a little bit low because basically I'll tell you this. It's 7:40 now. Um um I woke up literally 10 minutes ago. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I woke up just like 10 minutes. Well, seeing that if you haven't followed me on Twitter, fucking follow me on Twitter. The link actually in the title in the not the link is in the the link is actually in the chat. And if some of my mods can actually put my Twitter link if you don't see it, so like um you guys can actually do that for me. It man. It's been a long fucking week. So start off. Okay, so let's actually start the shit off. So last weekend, if you guys will actually remember last week, I actually had a couple of days off in the middle. One was a requested day off because I literally had to head on some family business, and the other one is because I just want to have a day to myself. Being like complained to me that I was hinted I got a complaint that I had a lot of fucking PTO that I'm not using fast enough, so I decided to take some days off. One of those days that I requested 2 days in a row off was literally because I had to work Saturday. And one of the things that I fucking hate about working on Saturdays is because I pay off in the middle of the week sometimes that week, but literally you didn't work another day and you end up working what feels like fucking 14 days straight because you only get one fucking day off, and like it's always hell the week after I have to work Saturday because like that Sunday that's off, oh god. I never get enough time for it, and quite frankly, it's just like it feels as if I don't have enough time. And one of the things that like is gonna be increasingly more difficult for me now is that it's fucking warm outside. And I like riding my bike. And quite frankly, guys, riding my bike, being outside, touching the grass, touch the grass me, is one of those things like I would rather do that over streaming because I need so much stress relief. And yeah, I went for a bike ride today. It wasn't long, it was about 30 minutes. Still, I fucking I fucking like going outside. And yeah. Yeah. It fucking felt. It makes me realize that I have to get back into shape because shape besides round. Because I want to actually go and do more than just 4 rides. I've made a set a goal of actually doing 200 plus miles of riding my bike for the year. Um for the season. I think it's possible because if I do at least 4 miles a day, what's that? Um, that's like 50 days. Speaking of which, enough of me. So I guess the show is going to be enough of me. But you guys know what I mean. Um, okay, so yeah, yeah. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for some dumb fucks this day? Like, I gotta admit, I this has been a week. This has been a week. Um, yeah, this has been a week. My sleep schedule is in off. I've been doing the things like besides riding my bike today, I've actually been doing the things of like interacting with people, like no lie. Wednesday night, if you guys didn't notice, I didn't stream because I literally had a date. Um, yeah, so I've had to like deal with a little bit of my sleep schedule off and shit like that. But it was important and it actually felt good to have a date. A little bit okay. Oh, I'm just watching the chat. It was a little bit fun to actually deal with and making sure that I can I don't know. It's just one of those things where it just feels good. Even if it nothing turns out of it, it feels good to fucking date. It feels good to like make it exchange and like explain and challenge somebody and understand them and make sure that fuck like even if it doesn't go any but it feels good meeting good. And well, this is one of the reasons why we actually want to address this because if you don't know, on this channel I make fun of people who are self-proclaimed voluntary or involuntary not in relationships. And well, those people tend to have a sour grapes mentality. And like unlike Elliot Halzen, Coach Red Pill tells us why never fall for sour grapes. Let's hear what he has to say here. Now, we're not going to make fun of the fact that he can't get his seat together. Now, okay, shit. Now, yeah, of course, I had tech issues today, but dog, come on, a seat? You can't get a seat working right. Okay, my friend. Okay, homebrew. A seat though, dog? A seat. You can't get a seat working right. But of course, it's Coach Red Pill. So we know he's that fucking stupid. So let's go. Oh, he had a little adventure. Oh, isn't that cute? Isn't it cute? He had himself a little adventure. All right, dude. Um, Now keep in mind that Coach Red Pill actually took his own advice, where if you can't find a woman in the States, you should be fortunate enough to be able to move across the ocean to try to find a woman. Yes, it took him moving across the ocean for him to actually find a woman that tolerates him, deal with him. Wow. Yeah. And of course he hadn't put out a video in a while. But let's continue. Wow, this it's very telling. It's very telling that so many of these motherfucking chuds actually know that story. It's almost if they know something about being better. Although I would actually say that as far as dumb fuckery, Coach Red Pill actually has a better retelling of the story than Elliot holds it. But let's go. Oh my god, I forgot he does that. Mm, mm. All right, let's go. Is no audio? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Go.
Anywhere on this earth, at any time on this earth, and you will see that people act that way all the time. They try to reach some goal, some objective, something that they really want. They try and they fail. And often as not, what winds up happening is that they keep on doing the same thing over and over again, like the fox. The fox, what did he do? He just kept on jumping up and down, trying to reach the grapes, and of course he failed. But instead of like thinking through the problem and maybe, dragging over some rock that he could jump off of and reach the grapes, adapt to the situation. No.
Oh my god, some of this shit is making sense to me. I must be fucking tired. Or it's just that so many people are actually just relying on truisms. People actually, or some truisms are so easy to fucking determine. Because here's the thing: what's the definition of insanity? It's doing the same thing over and expecting different results. I don't know. But what's the definition of insanity? Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. But I don't know. What's the definition? Okay, I've played the joke so much. Oh God. Oh God. All right, let's go.
Instead of adapting to the situation, instead of trying to use his brains to improve his situation so he could achieve his objective, what did he do? He just kept on repeating what he was doing, and then finally gave up, exhausted, gave up and said, oh, it was probably crap anyway, and who gives a shit? That happens all the time. And it happens, with incels. And that's the point of this video.
There we go. Coach Red Pill is actually shitting on his fans again. Wow, I never would have saw that coming. Now, is he going to give them beneficial advice? Is he going to give them, helpful advice? Like, I don't know, maybe take care of yourself as far as just like taking a shower or eating one vegetable a year, or, maybe not being some raging homophobic, sexist, transphobic asshole that thinks that I'm just telling the truth when it's really you're just being performatively. Is he gonna give his followers that information, or is he gonna say something completely? You be the judge. But let's go.
Incels all the time will say, oh, all women are whores. Because involuntary celibates try to get a woman. They try and they fail. And they try, and rather than adapt, they keep doing the same thing over and over again. They've been told and they've been taught that they should be, quote unquote, gentlemanly, that they should be, nice guys. And of course, that fails miserably for reasons that we all know.
Wait, what's the reasons that we all know? Oh my God. Wait, I'm sorry. What's the reasons that we all know that these guys feel miserably? I mean, like, I know he thinks nice guys, which is really nice guys, TM. But like, wait, what? Hey, okay, what's those reasons? Is it that, this fake bravado, which actually gets you nowhere? Like, I fucking know. Okay. All right, I'm reading too much into it. I forget this is Coach Red Pill video, and the answers are usually not that fucking. But let's continue.
And, they try and try with this approach that fails every time, just like the way the fox keeps on jumping up and down and fails every time. And eventually, what does the involuntary celibate say? He says, these women, they're not worth it. They're whores. They're this, that, the other. And they say a lot of times, I'm going to go MGTOW. Men going their own way. I'm going to go MGTOW and fuck women. They're just whores. They're just thoughts. They're just this, that, the other. Right? The grapes were sour. See what I'm saying?
Hey, check it out. We don't slut shame, my friend, because yes, there may be some women that actually like sex and have sex in multiple different ways, or multiple different men, multiple different experiences. We don't slut shame on this channel here, buddy. I mean, men can be whores too, but asshole. All right, let's go.
That's what they say. Now, I don't have a problem with MGTOW, okay? I think that men going their own way is a perfectly respectable option with one caveat. And the caveat is you actually have to have tasted grapes, if you will. See, a man who's had, relationships with women, and for whatever reason he finds them
Wow. Okay, sorry. I apologize, you guys. I saw the title of the video in here. I saw the title of the video, and I literally, I was like, oh yeah, maybe he may have something interesting to say, but this man is really, how are you gatekeeping MGTOWs? Like, wow, oh shit, what? How are you gatekeeping MGTOWs? Like, did I miss something? Like this man is literally trying to say that the only way you can be a MGTOW, a man, is that if you've tasted the supple forbidden fruit. What the fuck? Damn, Coach Red Pill, you try to say it. You ain't a man unless you have some of that tata. Wow, fuck. I'm a man. All right, let's get back to the video.
Satisfying or makes him or bring him unhappiness. And he decides that, you know something, I've tasted these grapes. I've had my fun with these women, but you know something, I'm going to go my own way. No women in my life. I'm going to go full on MGTOW. That's one thing, and that's perfectly respectable. Sure, because the guy knows what he's talking about. He's had relationships with women, and he has discovered that for whatever reasons, he is unhappy in those relationships, and he has decided to go his own way.
Wait, could dude just like not like women? Like so if it's a guy that he's tasted a relationship with his women, and all of a sudden he's like, yeah, I don't really like it. Is that how some guys find out that they may like the penis? I'm just saying, like the fucking setup. Like, I don't think he workshopped this shit. Like him being away for like 3-4 months. I don't think he workshopped this shit like he thought he would. What's up? What's up, Amy? What's up? Like, I don't think he actually workshopped this shit like he thought he was. Okay, but let's continue.
That's perfectly fine, perfectly respectable. But if you're an involuntary celibate, you're just indulging in sour grapes if you go MGTOW. Yeah, you're just saying that rather than adapt and try to achieve my objective, I'm going to just say that this objective is shitty and rotten and awful, and I'm not going to try anymore. You're giving up. And that's wrong. See? If you have a goal in mind, and I'm not talking just about, women, okay, in everything in life. If you have an objective in mind, and it's an objective that you can achieve because you yourself have the qualities or you have seen.
Wow, he's actually saying like he's doing this the Ubermensch like shit. Like wow. Oh. Cat, I am telling you this. You're trying to make sense of a guy who literally doesn't have sense to make. You're literally trying to say that this, of course there are people that are asexual. Of course there are people that may not be completely straight. That doesn't matter in his world because he only has 2 settings. Straight and like everything else. Of course he can't understand. And of course his audience doesn't understand that that's like saying that some of his audience, majority, don't see relationships as just some status symbols that they really may not want to actually have, or they may be closeted about some sort of thing. Of course, there is not a world that people exist where where people don't want sex. Of course, like Coach Redfield in his world, somebody that doesn't want sex, I'll perish the thought. He'd probably even think that men would want him to be sexually attractive to him if he didn't think that was wrong and gay. But of course, everybody wants sex. Like the fuck, God, yes, oh God. Let's continue.
Other men like you, no different from you, who have achieved this objective. Well, if you can achieve this objective, then you should achieve it. And if you are not achieving it, it's because of your failure. It's not because the grapes are so sour. It's not because the women are these sluts and whores. It's not because this achievement in your job or your profession or your business is, unattainable except for geniuses. No. If you are failing to achieve your goal, it's because you are failing to adapt. I talk about this all the time. I did a whole.
Oh, wow. Fuck. Okay. Again, the insults to his base. Actually, Amy, if you stick around, I'm going to actually be talking about somebody who did flip from one side of the political spectrum to the next. There's actually a video on the docket today. So we're going to actually get to it. And, yeah, definitely going to address it. But going back to Coach Redfield, so it seems as if he's going the self-help route. I mean, he has to make that money some kind of way. Of actually playing to these young man's insecurities, because for some reason, it's a young man. It's all a young man's fault of the reason why he can't have a relationship. There's no such thing as social forces, which more and more millennials and Zoomers who actually can't find their own place or actually live on their own because they can't afford the costs associated with living on their own. No. It's not that. It's that for some reason these guys are just are just not, you know, cleaning their rooms fast enough. It's not a issue where we're becoming more and more atomized and more disassociated from each other because technology and the cost of living and like capitalism, fuck capitalism. But no, it's because these guys aren't trying hard enough.
Video called Adapt or Suffer. You can find it right here. See, it's very easy to fall into the sour grapes mode and say that you're not achieving something because the objective in and of itself is rotten or bad. It's very easy, but it's the excuse of the loser. It's the excuse of the man who's failing to adapt, who's failing to look at his situation and realize the way I am going is not helping me reach my objective. Therefore, I have to pick a different path, a different way of doing it so that I can reach my objective.
Wait, I'm sorry. This is like, hold on, time out, slow down. Fucking flag on the play. This is the same motherfucker that was just like the video I did a fucking few weeks back that was complaining about the fact that, oh, nobody takes me serious. Oh, nobody actually listens to me because I had some indiscretions in the past. Like, you're not following your own advice. The only thing that you're doing, Coach Red Pill Gonzalez, is actually fleecing insecure people for more money or attention, which still gets you more money. But let's continue.
My objective might be here, and I'm trying to reach it, and I have obstacles. Well, then
Oh, Amy, if you're wondering why he has 3 cameras, because he has this aesthetic where he can actually talk to the video camera from 3 different angles. I find it a lot, well, I was going to say a little, but a lot narcissistic. And it actually gives his, followers some, shiny to look at, like why he dangles keys to say, look, I'm smart because this angle, that angle. But it's really just, him trying to be a failed a failed director. He's actually a failed director. But let's continue.
I have to go around these obstacles. I have to figure out a way to achieve my goal. I can't be of the mindset that just because I keep repeating the same thing over and over again and fail to achieve my goals, then that means that the goal is not worth achieving. You see what I'm saying? Because, and this is the reason, and I'll tell you the truth of the matter, because I've seen it countless times before. When you give up on an objective, on something that really matters to you, when you fall for sour grapes, when you say that the women are whores or this objective is shitty or whatever it is, okay? When you fall for sour grapes, then a bitterness descends on your life. A bitterness that is, because I've seen it. And sometimes in certain aspects, I have to admit that I myself have experienced it.
Wow, okay, shit. Damn, there you go. There you fucking go. Now, here's the thing. Part of this message, like with any big lie, actually contains some truth. Because the thing about it is, he's right. He's right. No. Let's talk me. He's right. There are some people that just are so fucking tired with not achieving their goal. They do some trying, and sometimes the try isn't. And then they get to the probably not even worth it anyway. And I will admit, it's disheartening to miss your goal. Fucking make goals all the time. I had a goal like last year to make it to 500 subscribers. The fact that I didn't within that time frame, it was a little disappointing. But I never said, fucking, I'm not gonna do YouTube anymore. I still kept pressing on. Now, it required me to do some things, change up some things. But a lot of these guys, his audience that he's talking about, because here's the thing, he is doing it for his audience, are stuck in a perpetual cycle where it just takes more than just trying real hard. Sometimes it requires systemic change. But Coach Red Pill is not going to advocate. not going to advocate for that one bit in the slightest, because have you guys believing that always you're something that you can actually change. It's not something outside of you. It's something just inside of you. And you got to be careful not to become some bitter sour grape type motherfucker. Even though he's surprisingly analogy Elliot. Anyway, let's go.
And certain things that I myself wanted and sort of like failed to achieve and then said, ah, fuck it, sour.
Oh, I would actually love to reach out to Dylan Burns. It's just that I don't know what I can actually talk to him about, because I don't know, like I wouldn't know I can actually talk to him. I actually am watching like a lot of his videos, and especially the hippie dippy debate stream, but like I don't know what I would be able to talk to him about. Although I would like to just have conversations with people that I disagree with. Oh, but it's pretty much nothing outside of a spear of shit that I disagree with Burns with. But yeah, that's something that I can. I don't know. The only thing that I would actually do, that would be for clout, and yeah, I don't. Yeah, I find doing stuff for clout purposes of range, because stuff is something I still have a averseness for it. Not because I think it's wrong, because it's just I have an aversion. But yeah. Oh, we're gonna get some current news. Let's go.
Sour grapes and all the rest of it, I recognize that in that areas of my life I am bitter. All in all, I'm blessed by the fact that in my life in general, I'm quite happy and quite content and satisfied. And the things I've achieved, I treasure them. And the things I have failed to achieve that were just a little bit beyond my grasp, well, it happens to everybody. Everybody has some goal or objective that is a little bit beyond their grasp, right? But insofar as the few objectives, and I'm thankful that they are few, in the few objectives where I sour graped it, when I said, oh, it's not worth it, I so regret it. I so regret it. And I know men, friends of mine, and guys I grew up with, who had some great goal in mind, and they decided, oh, it's not worth it. And they lived without regret for the rest of their life. The regret dominated their lives. And it's a horrible thing, because there are only a few things that I regret in my life, but these guys have.
Oh wait, I wonder if one of those regrets in life, which he constantly brings up, his dismissal from academia and the liberal circles that he wanted to run with. I mean, like, I wonder if that's one of the regrets. Yeah, I know, and Amy, that is something that I probably need to actually work with, and actually work. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Surprisingly enough, it actually just relates back to this. It's one of those things where it's just like, it is a goal of mine to actually come more and more, and I'm actually finished with him, because yeah, it's one of the goals of mine to become more and more successful in this endeavor of working. And there are some things that I am constantly trying to actually do, and I'm trying to actually achieve, and I don't want to be stuck working on all the time. But and that's one of those things that I don't want to actually be bitter about if I don't actually find success, because it's always about learning, and it's always about growing, and it's always about becoming better. And so, yeah, in a sense, you never want to actually just live or stay in sour grape mode, especially if you have goals that you want to achieve. You shouldn't. And that point is extremely correct. But on the same token, with a motherfucker like Coach Red Pill, instead of just saying, he's just pulling the clean up your room type shit, like, no, don't be concerned about it. That's it. And quite frankly, it's not giving any of your people advice. It's just telling them, like, you know, stand up straight, address your posture. It's not giving your people or things to address to change what can be problem. It's not addressing those issues that is affecting a lot of his audience. That's why I say that a lot of these people, like Coach Red, like so many of these red pill help gurus, they don't want to help their people. They don't want to keep them from the dark side. They don't want to go away from um the rope or cope type aspect. They want to keep them in the perpetual state of, well, you still need to listen to me all the time because that's how I make my money. And quite frankly, guys, yeah, it's disgusting because you're preying on a group of people that could generally need help. And quite frankly, not encouraging at all because a lot of these people may need some help. And the condition is that Coach Red Pill is doing, quite frankly, is keeping them in a state of perpetual pain. But anyway, guys, I do want to say thank you for watching this video clip. If you're sticking around in the live stream, please stick around. We have more of the videos to go. If you're not in the live stream and you're watching this later on, if you're watching it later on in the and you want to actually catch us live, I do this every Wednesday, Monday, and Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And come join the chat, and we make sure that we can enjoy this chat, enjoy this time, and make sure that we're able to have fun. Thank you for watching this video clip, and stick around or wait for the next video. All right, we're clear. So one of the things that is fucking unbelievable is, I think that a lot of people really want to see with things, but there is no instruction manual in life. So many of these people actually try to be that guru, that self-help group. Yeah. No, I haven't RM Browns. I don't know who that is. I'll look into it. Um um I do want to say this. Um if you do have videos, and like if you're watching now, Amy, is like the first time I'm seeing that. Thanks for coming to the stream. If you have video suggestions, put them in the hit me on Discord, because if there are some videos that you want to hit me up with, I actually do look at my stream and make sure yeah, put it in my chat and I can actually look and see what's going on. I can actually look at them. Of course, not only do I watch videos for this shit, I actually for I look for enjoyment and shit. So anyway, guys. Anyway. Let's keep it moving. Shit. There are a few things that I want to actually cover today. And so these next two topics or segments are gonna be in conjunction with each other. And so yeah, this is gonna be pretty fun, right? It's gonna be pretty fun, and yeah. Yeah. All right, so this is gonna take something out of me. Fucking. All right, so hi guys. Um, I think we need to have a discussion about something. I want to actually say a few things. I want to shock you guys. I want to warn you. I do want to warn you of something. Now, here. I want you guys to know that first, don't have to be afraid of it, but I'm going to tell you a secret about myself that you guys may not know. Did you guys know that, gasp, I'm left-leaning? I know it may seem strange. You've been watching my content for years now, and I am left-leaning. I may what you be called with. I'm may what someone would call a socialist. Like, I actually care about getting rid of unjustified power structures. I want more, power for the worker, less power for big corporations, and in a lot of cases, less power for the state too. But I want people to actually work together, band together. I believe that, have rights that should not be taken away by not just the states, but by corporations too. Like, yeah, one of the secret that I've lived with 39 years of my existence. Vegeta, you're jumping the gun. I say I happen to be black. I know. I'm black. I know. It's shocking. I know. It's like I woke up. Well, I grew up and I realized that I was I grew up black. And not only did I grow up black, I became an adult as a young black man. And now I guess what you consider an old black man. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And seeing that I'm a socialist, and seeing that I'm black, I feel it's my responsibility. Take the time, call out stupid, dumb fucks that sit back and use being black, being socialist as a fucking shield for racism, bigotry, and hatred. Let me introduce you guys to a group called Black Hammer. These dumb fuck Marxist-Leninist tanky motherfuckers have a fucking issue. Now, you may say, hey, Crimson, like, no, it's not that bad. No, these motherfuckers are that bad. Now, I've already seen a lot of information about the movie. Like, shout out to, like, Thirst for pointing this shit out. These motherfuckers are a hateful, bigoted motherfucking cultist as MLM. Literally. Let's go through what Black Hammer talks about. We have their mission statements. Black Hammer, this is stupid the way they have this this worded because it doesn't flow at all from the tongue. Black Hammer organization is this take the land. Wow, shit. I'm just gonna speak like they should actually said it. The Black Hammer organization is this to take the land back for all colonized people worldwide. We are focused on building dual contending power of and for the colonized masses. Under the leadership of the colonized poor and working class, our mission statement is to use our collective building power to unite, strengthen, and liberate all colonized nations. Currently, our physical and intellectual labor is being coerced to build for the capitalist white colonial state, but it can be redirected to a noble cause. We will organize our labor service to our people. Our symbol, the hammer, represents breaking the change of not colonialism, colorism, and building a self-determined future for all colonized people worldwide. Now, this is the fucking part about it. It's so fucking bad. Now, I am not at all gonna lie to you that there is problems with the way we deal with third world countries. Is ironic because there are parts of America that are as bad as these third world countries. But yeah, sure. The legacy of capitalism and imperialism has actually hurt many people across the globe that weren't just from Western Europe. Yeah, of course. And this is actually using the language of Marxists to actually help, like, get this blood boiling sense that, yeah, have an
Animals
issue.
are innocent. Don't be.
Thank you, Utah Outcast. Thank you. But yeah, this shit is fucking unbelievable because this shit sounds like they're it sounds as if they are, for the people. They're using that Marxist language. But let's actually look at this shit. Donate. Now, let's look. Did they have it? Please don't tell me they took. Oh, they took that. All right. So yeah. Under donate or oh, here we go. Reparations. Now, this is the fun, stupid part about it. Are you white? Do you want to help? Do you want to be a good person on the right side of history? The fuck? The fuck is this? The fuck is this? This shouldn't even be a fucking thing. This shouldn't be a thing. First off, let's actually address this shit. Yeah. Let's just address this shit. So, if you want to actually use Marxist critique of capitalism and how the fact that Marx actually stated that the workers are exploited, Marx didn't make a critique saying that, oh, because you're from this particular heritage, you're from this particular group of people, that the only way you can actually donate or actually help is to give money or give shit back. In actuality, Marx, as Bo of the Fifth Column actually put it, wrote fan mail to Abe Lincoln saying that, it's good that you're trying to get rid of the slavery, because as long as there is an underclass of people, and it affects everybody. Marx wasn't like, why are you using Marx critique to just say, well, because this person is a because they're white, then they can't be part of the struggle. Now, let's go back to this. The only way you can wash the blood off of your hands through following the leadership of Africa. Of African, indigenous, and colonized people, and paying reparations for all that has been stolen in your name. Because you're white, you inherently have blood on your hands. That's what this shit is actually saying. Now, one of my problems with a lot of black separatist movements, a lot of my problems with these pro-black Hotep people is the fact is if the same argument was used by white people about black people being civilized or some shit like that, they will get pissed off. Racism and supremacy and nationalism or ethno-nationalism is bad no matter who fucking does it. Dumb fuck motherfuckers. Oh my god, this shit is irritating my fucking soul. Because here's the thing. The same argument that these motherfuckers make about, in a lot of cases, being anti-Semitic, if it was used against them, they'd be ready to go up in arms. Do you think white workers and colonized workers are oppressed in the same way? Do you think we have the same goals? Do you think revolutionary movements should include colonizer? Here's the thing. And we're going to get to the video, so don't worry, you guys. Here's the thing. Here's the fucking stupid thing. A lot of these dumb fucks don't realize that the fucking racism that's literally affecting black people is the same reason that's affecting white people, and it's keeping them to fucking not pay attention to the same shitty ass conditions that we're facing, because it only helps rich people. And I'm not saying that I'm some I don't see race, I only see class type bullshit. But it goes back to, ironically enough, the speech that Dr. King actually did in the videos on my channel, talking about how when he was in jail in Birmingham, where the jailers were arresting him because, he was doing civil disobedience shit, he literally asked one of them, like, hey, what pay do you make? And the guy told him, King said, you should be on our side. You should be out here joining us because your kids are in the same fucking fucked up ass schools as ours is, but it's separate but equal. Now, I'm not saying at all that, there aren't animosities towards people that have been historical. But the fact is, this whole separatist shit saying that white people can't be a part of the revolution, you're doing the thing. You're doing the fucking thing that you're accusing so many racist people are actually talking about. And it's kind of sad because these are fascists. These are literally fascists. These people are fucking fascists. And yes, they have their own particular brand of fascism. They're not, the Aryan nation type fascism, but they are literally fascists. And you know what? Well, let's actually put this video out. This is on their channel. And let's actually watch this here. wow, we know this guy may not have any issues, or he may not be overcompensating for something. The belt loop always hanging down, the trying to have a motherfucking long hammer swinging from his leg. Yeah, of course. The thing about it is, when you stop, when the people at the bottom stop fighting each other and look at who's really causing the problem, of course they would have stopped the solidarity. But let's go. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Like, we're already 18 seconds in, and this motherfucker is still swinging his hammer like he's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why he thinks he's Mr. Big King Dingalon, because he fuck. And not only that, this stupid fuck right here. What the fuck does he have this fucking makeup on? You're not the Joker, motherfucker. You're not special. There have been dumb fucks that's being motherfucking separatists for the longest time. Oh, if you guys, most people don't know. Here, let me actually look up this. Watch this. I didn't really picture of this, but here. Same clown, different fucking makeup. Marcus Garvey. If you don't know who Marcus Garvey is, I may do a video sometime talking about him. But these performative ass, weak little men who sit back and try to be bigger and better and more bombastic than they really are. But they're just some small people that can't tell the difference between their head and a hole in the wall. But anyway, let's go. Oh, come the fuck on. Really? Like, what's the point in doing all this shit? I'm sorry. What's the fuck the point to do all this shit? And by the way, just like looking in this background, looking at this shit, these motherfuckers will be perfect. If the shit was in black and white. And instead of behind a wall, because they really don't have the number. They had I don't know, parades, kind of stepping in lines like some sort of bird, maybe a duck or a goose. But yeah, let's go. What is the interpretive dance for?
Hello, Antifa. It's me, Ghazi, the Commander-in-Chief of the Black Hammer Organization. Land back?
Okay. First, let's go back a little. Get that shit for me. Let's go.
Hello, Antifa. It's me, Ghazi, the Commander-in-Chief of the Black Hammer Organization. Land back! Land back! Land back! Land back!
Hey, damn it. First of all, I think they messed up their phrase because I'm sorry. I just like I didn't know you can actually shorten the words blood and soil down to just two words. I thought 3 was short, but blood and soil is actually they got it to 2 words. What? What? Fuck. Wow. Wild is right. And I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm sorry. Did you know it was poor taste to do whiteface? Like, what the fuck? Like, does he not realize that the Joker, like, that no, dog, no. No. Wow. No. See, here's the thing, X. I'm going to be honest with you. Be very honest with you. Tankies hate fucking... All tankies hate Antifa. Because tankies are fucking fash. I'm sorry. These motherfuckers are fash as shit. They're red fash, but they're fash as shit. But let's continue. And like, I'm gonna say this right now. A minstrel show is still a minstrel motherfucking show. It is. This is a fucking minstrel show. The fact that he doesn't realize that it's a minstrel show shows how fucking stupid he is. Yeah, of course. These motherfuckers have no problem with authoritarians. They just want their particular authoritarians. And this motherfucker right here, this petty motherfucking authoritarian right here, this is it. This is fuck. All authoritarians are fucking... Okay. One of my things, and I probably heard this from somewhere, but I'm not giving anybody a credit. All sycophants are, all authoritarians are sycophants that just happen to get their turn. This fucker is just a sycophant to fucking Stalin or like, oh God, do you know they have a Mao level of donation? These motherfuckers literally have a Mao level of donation. Wow. Yeah. These fucking cosplayers of fucking Marxists. But you know, fuck. Let's go.
I heard you had some not so nice things to say about me. I heard you had so nice things to say about my hammers. I heard you had not so nice things to do to what?
Wait. How's after all that performance and all that bullshit, he's out of breath. Fuck. All that performance, all that fucking dancing around and shit, he's out of breath. Wow. Shit. God damn. And oh yeah, I actually went and saw a couple other videos on this channel. This isn't too far from his own personality. He's hamming it up, but like, yeah, no. But let's continue.
One of my members One of my dear, dear members. An African Filipino mother that you doxed and thought you could get away with it, thought we were gonna back down, thought we were gonna take it.
Wait, don't do that too hard, man. You don't got to, like, you don't got much chest to actually do that on. Don't do that shit too hard. You may cave that shit in because you're weak. But let's continue.
That's not gonna happen. You messed with the wrong one this time. Yes, oh yes you did. Oh, yes you did. Because we don't take it lightly when harm is done to our African and colonized women. And that's why at Black Hammer we say, touch one, touch all. Touch one, touch all. Touch one, touch all.
You know, it's kind of sad, the fact that they're using their identity as a motherfucking shit. This is fucking sad. And like, it's fucking Lark Group. It is like it's just toxic fucking cringe. It is toxic fucking cringe. Like my chest cavity is just like trying to get to my fucking spine. My sternum is trying to touch my spine with all the fucking cringe. And it's just like, ooh, like, Antifa only goes after fascists. What does that say about you guys? What does that say? Wow. Shit. I'm usually not one that actually wants to counsel people, but after this shit inevitably fails, you know, they have fertile soil in 10,000 feet elevation in Colorado that they liberated. They have fertile soil. Yeah. And they have to come back down off their mountain. Like, yeah. Yeah. Oh, did I mention that they're forming their own ethno state? Yeah. Yeah. Let's continue.
Touch one, touch all. Touch one! Touch all! And you touched one of us. So now you've touched all of us. And we're gonna have to do something about it.
Whoop, that sounds like a threat. That sounds like a threat. That sounds like a threat. Let's go.
Land back. Land back. Land back. Land back. Land back. Land back. And then you wanted to talk about me. You wanted to call me anti-Semitic. You wanted to call me an anti-vaxxer because we're against vaccines. You wanted to...
Okay, so I'm going to say this. Yeah, I'm like, okay. I want to preface this because I don't want to seem like I'm anti-science or something. I would find it hard for me personally, Crimson 60620, to get a vaccine. One is because like I'm definitely afraid of needles. If I can actually get somebody to go with me both times, I'm sorry, bear with me. If I can get someone to go with me both times to get the vaccination, I would actually go in a heartbeat. I'm just like, I have a phobia with needles. You guys just saw that shit. Like but yeah, but no. I know some people that are concerned about the vaccine because usually the vaccine does take a little bit longer to actually resolve, and I get why they have that concern. But you know what? Here's the thing: nobody's anti-vax when it comes to fucking polio. There's science behind the shit. It fucking works. Now, I admit that because of the history that you actually see with a lot of the things that actually, did happen with the experimentation of certain things in the African American culture. I understand why some people are leery about the medical system. If you don't know, and this is where I'm actually be a little serious, the syphilis experiment, where like a lot of where hundreds of African American syphilis, and instead of giving cure, they were basically used as lab animals where they tested the happen. Also, I forget the young lady's name, but there was also a young lady who had cervical cancer, where it's the longest living cells of a basically they she died of cervical cancer, and her body was donated to science without her, or no, her cells were actually taken without her consent or her family's consent, and they were using it for treatment for cervical cancer. And the families were in a lawsuit because basically they patented the young lady's cells, her DNA, and it has led to some treatments, but it was on the backs of people made millions of dollars. And this is something that, quite frankly, is a big fear in a lot of communities, a lot of black communities. That's why they have a lot of black people don't do organ donations, because you mistreat a group of people from the state for hundreds of years. It can lead to some fear. It can lead to some mistrust in the government. But this shit that they're doing, oh no, they're just being fucking contrarian because they're fucking crazy. But let's continue.
To call me all kinds of horrific things.
And thank you, Amy. Like I it's one of those things where it's just like it's one of those things that is fucking. I've had bad experiences when it comes to needles. Like that's one of those things. The guy that I am, big guy that I am, that's not too afraid of anything. That's one. But let's continue.
But I don't really give a damn. And none of us give a damn. But where you went wrong was when you doxed one of my members, an amazing African Filipino mother.
Wait, why does he keep going back to what her identity is? This is what I don't get about these motherfuckers. These motherfucking right-wing motherfuckers like this. They're so quick. Like, they are literally anti-Semitic. They are literally one of the fucking vilest anti-Semitic. They actually thought that Anne Frank, the child that had to live in a fucking attic for 3 years of her life, goes to a concentration camp and lives for another 2 years and dies 2 weeks before that concentration camp was liberated. Well, because these motherfuckers are so anti-Semitic, they said she deserves what she got. Yeah. These fuckers actually felt that a child that died under the fucking boot of a fascist state government that had no reason of fucking hurting their own people, besides the fact that they needed a fucking scapegoat, deserved what she got because of a religion that she believed in. Yeah, let's continue.
And you made her so worried about her own safety that she had to pay for a more expensive security system, and she could barely afford it because that's the reality of us poor and working class black people. We just don't have money to spend, make it rain like that, and especially not with COVID taking all of our jobs away.
If you fucking are worried about COVID, go get the fucking vaccine. The stupidity is fucking killing me. This stupidity is fucking killing me. Like, the fuck? How? How, Sway? How? Let's continue.
So we told you need to pay up. We told you need to give reparations to our comrade that you doxed. And let me clear up all those nasty things you want to say about me and say about my brothers. Land back! Land back! Land back! Land back! Land back! Land back! See, Antifa, you want to co-opt our movement, but we're not going to let it happen!
No, motherfucker. They're not co-opting your movement. You're co-opting theirs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh god. You know what? I really hope that they get some sort of reparations and they can buy some fucking sense. Because currently they have none. Like, what the fuck? How, Sway? Now, mind you, this motherfucker is not just like, okay, so you guys may actually think that I'm fucking kidding about, like, he wants to be the Joker. Like, the fuck? But this is their 200 acres of land. Let's watch this shit.
Land back, everyone. This is Sergeant Soleimani, and I am a land liberator. I am here at a liberated river. Okay, Black River Organization has been able to liberate 200 acres of land, and we got water sources. You feel me? So we're out here checking it out, soaking up the land, and just wanted to be appreciative of all of you all who have supported us and donated to us and joined our organization because you see the way forward.
Okay, yeah, all of their videos are getting ratioed, but this is what they consider fertile lands with 3 rivers. Hold on. Let's look at this. Let's actually look at their land. Where is Hammer City? Where is Hammer City? Hammer City. Like, this isn't an actual. The houses don't look like this shit. Like, where's Hammer City? Where are the pictures of it? Like, no, you can't take this shit. Where's the picture? I need pictures. I need pictures. Really? This is what they really think. Oh God. Fuck. Where's Hammer City? Like, let's actually look. Let's look online. Sorry. Do they have any pictures? Like, here, this is a shit. This is fertile land, guys. This is their fertile land. This is their fertile land. This is their fertile land. Fertile. I'm going to tell these motherfuckers something. Bear with me. Now, I don't know much about farming or agriculture, but if you're in if your rivers cut through the land like this, they're not depositing sediment and nutrients into the soil. They're taking it away. Man. Exactly. They are the fucking, like, all of these plants right here are plants that have adapted to live in arid environments. Like these motherfuckers are literally cosplaying revolutionaries. I would have the same fucking critique. I would have the same fucking, like, shit talk to the white nationalists that want to, we give us a land, give us Wyoming, give us, like, the fuck, give us South Dakota and make North Dakota one Dakota, shit like that. It's fucking stupid, and I am pissed. I am fucking pissed that I have to spend my time talking about how fucking stupid these dumb fucks are, because they sit back and hold on to fucking hatred. They make those of us who are people who want a more egalitarian break in society, a more equal opportunity for people, look like I have to spend my time fucking pointing these motherfuckers out because they're fucking red fash. This shit, check this out. Now, if you don't know that there were the Tulsa, Oklahoma thing, where, black entrepreneurs were actually in Tulsa and they were firebombed, and they were actually, their homes and their businesses were destroyed. And the fact is, those are people that weren't exactly being antagonistic to the fucking state, but they still had their shit destroyed. We have fucking countries that are now in the world that are antagonistic to the world stage, or in some cases not really antagonistic, they just don't want to follow American homogeneity or hegemony, excuse me, I apologize. And they're either being fucking bombed into the fucking Stone Age, or they're being so fucking isolated that their people can't get the necessary things that they need. And these are fucking countries. So these little dumb fucks that decide to get 200 acres of liberated land, you don't have the fucking might. And no matter how much of your $200 per month donations to the Mao level you get, can't fucking fight the United States government. Ask the natives that were here. Ask the natives that are still here. Think that putting yourself onto a reservation is going to give you what you fucking want? No. Fucking trash. Sorry I have to fucking defend you. Not defend you. I have to attack you and actually defend my position because of people like you. This shit is garbage. I'm sorry, guys. This is the reason why I have to call out this shit. All of us leftists see this shit. We have to call out this shit because it's fucking toxic. And it actually plays into the fears that so many right wingers actually think of when we say shit like defund police. This shit is not reparation worthy. Fucking crazy. You know what, Kat? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be the Fred Hampton version of it. You don't beat You don't beat white capitalism with black capitalism. Beat it with socialism. This shit, motherfuckers like this separatist talk about, not gonna win. because it's still fire fighting fire. Equitable way. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this clip. If you're watching this on YouTube later on, when I upload this clip, I want to actually ask you, can you please like the video and subscribe to the channel? For those of you guys who are watching live, please stick around. We have more videos to go. And thank you for watching. See you in the next clip. Peace. All right, guys. Whew. So let me tell you the reason why I actually want to segment it. Yeah, it's gonna be on the vibe. So one of the things that I constantly have an issue with, because this is gonna lead to the next video, is motherfuckers that I actually have people that come into my live chat, not my live chat because guys are in live chat, come into the comment section of my videos that point out these motherfuckers and say that, you know, this is a problem. Like, these motherfuckers literally, like, these are the shining examples of why no group is a monolith. Black, not white. No group is a monolith. There are dumb fucks all the way around. That's not both sides thing. Observation. And one of the things, and let's just go into the next. This is gonna be a so one of the things that have really been, I wouldn't say bother me, or it's just one of those things where like points out that kind of been fucking with, is that people actually get on my comment section and think that I am that either I'm like those motherfuckers, like the Black Hammer fucking cringeworthy, or I'm just a dumb fuck that follows the Democratic Party for no reason. And what actually kills me is this. There are people that perpetuate that for some reason, for no reason other than the fact that I was told to actually be on the left, that I'm on the fucking left. I know it's weird. It's almost as if like you don't give any agency to the people that you're fucking talking about. And quite frankly, it's fucking despicable. It is literally fucking despicable because these people make so much money on some of the dumb shit that they actually espouse. How many people actually know who people like Dave Rubin are? How many people know who are like people that make these stupid fucking videos of um how I once was a Democrat, now they left me, I didn't leave them, all this other good bullshit. But you know what's sad? It's fucking sad. These two things made sense in my hand, Black Hammer and it's sad where people are using it to cash in and still think that fuck, that either if you're not this type of person, then you must be those Black Hammer motherfuckers. Yes, I'm doing another Gothix video. So, one of the things that's been like really, really, really fucking. This is the reason why I wanted to actually do this video. Because I have been getting into arguments in my comment section about this motherfucker. And yeah, I know she's like she identifies as a woman, still a motherfucker. Everybody's a motherfucker. Motherfucker is a magical word. Now, but Gothix. Now, keep in mind, and I want you guys to actually realize this. This video was October 1st, 2020. Now, when people say that, yeah, no, she really believes this and, you know, she has her own mind, I want you guys to look at this. Social Blade. Now, if you take a look at this shit, and I don't know if I can actually blow it up more. She's B rank. She has so many subscribers and all this other oh, her subs haven't been going up over the last 30 days. I wonder why. But if you look at subscribers, she looks as if she started her channel. Start a channel.
Raise your hand if you've heard of.
Let's see when she started a channel. September 10th, 2016. And when was her first video that she uploaded? By oldest, about 8 months ago. So, subscribers up, subscribers down. She may have had other videos, but all of a sudden they're gone now. But look, about 50 subscribers. And from October the 5th to September the 29th to October the 5th, subscribers jump. I wonder what she's talking about at that time. So let's actually just look at this. Oh. So, and you see it was like, it looks as if she got rid of a lot of fucking videos. I wonder what would have happened. And up, there it goes. It started to spike. It started to spike. I wonder why it started to spike. Ooh, let's look at it. Have the Twitch as well. See, it's going up. It's going. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh god. Up. Goes up. And around that time, go. Yeah. So let's see how fucking lucrative it is to sell out your morals, or in her defender's case, to actually just wake up and go from the left to the right. But let's continue.
Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Gothix, and today I'll be talking about why I decided to walk away from the Democratic Party. So this video in particular isn't something that I ever anticipated I was going to make, let alone post on YouTube, because let's be honest, do I really feel like being yelled at by random strangers or being accused of having internalized racism? No.
Now, first of all, I'm going to actually say this. I don't even think that she has internal. I don't think that she has internalized racism. I'm sorry. Internalized greed. Internalized, yeah, I want to.
I don't. But here we are.
I want to actually make money off of dumb fucking rubes that thinks that, yeah, black woman is actually saying what we wanted to say because it spares our fucking feelings. Oh, yeah, sure. No. Just like I don't think that Candace Owens, well, she may have some internalized racism now because she's been playing that role. I think she's gotten a little bit too native. But fuckers like this who sit back and actually say that, oh, the Democratic Party has issues, so I walked away. Cool. Great. But, and bear with me on this one, right? Yes, bear with me on this one, right? The left isn't just the Democratic Party. I know, shock, right? Shock Pikachu face, right? The left isn't just the Democratic Party. Now, do some of the things that the left wants line up more closely with the Democratic Party than the Republican Party? Yes. But the left is not the Democratic Party. But, you know, let's continue.
Experiences could add to a bigger conversation, so that's why I'm making this video. So I'm going to share with you my observations, and in no way do I want you to feel like I am trying to brainwash you into voting for a different party. I simply want to open up your mind to the other ideas that are out there, and no, I'm not getting paid to say this.
Hey guys, she's putting this on YouTube and she's not getting paid to say it. I mean, like, even though she gets ad revenue on her channel, she's not getting paid to say it because reasons. Even though she's getting notoriety where racists are using her videos to actually explain why, yeah, she's right and yeah, this is the problem. Even though she's getting notoriety and fucking social clout, she's not getting paid to say it.
Honestly don't know how people come to that conclusion. Like, have you seen my bank account? I'm broke. I am broke. PayPal in the description. But in all seriousness,
Really? PayPal in the description. Look, watch this. I'm broke. I'm not doing this for any money. I'm not at all doing this for any money. Now, if you want to actually go and look up top ahead above you, above this wonderful, slightly graying man, and see that in that link, you can actually donate to my stream. But I'm not doing this for any money. Or my Patreon in the description. But I'm not doing this. Although, I will actually say this. The camera presence has actually gotten better because we went back and watched some of her more recent videos. But yeah, she's really toning in that fucking Griff Central, right? Let's continue.
I just want you to have an open mind when you're watching this video and understand that I am in no way trying to deliberately upset you with what I'm about to say. These are my observations and my experiences, and I simply want to open up your mind to the possibility of a deeper conversation. So let's start from the top. Why I decided to walk away from the Democratic Party. The first reason has a lot to do with the left's obsession with race, and a very unhealthy one, I might add. So if you didn't know this, the left pretty
The left has an obsession with race, an unhealthy one. Hey, I'm sorry. Is it just me or is, you know what it is? Tucker Carlson is a Democrat. Oh no, wait, he's not. Republican Representative Steve King is a Democrat. Oh wait, he's not. The left has an unhealthy relationship with race. Now, don't get me wrong. The Democratic Party is like, yeah, no, they do actually want, fuck. They do actually do a lot of cringy shit when it comes to identity and who somebody is. See the recent CIA video. But yeah. That's because they don't want to give social change. Don't want to do things that would actually help people. But they signal to it. Yes. But when it comes to Republicans, they're concerned about making sure that you may be able to recognize your country that you grew in. I have to press 1 for English, but I'm sure that has nothing to do with racism, right? Ooh, shit. They don't want Washington D.C. to become a state because there's not any well-rounded. It's not a well-rounded area of states like, you know, Wyoming or fucking North Dakota or Iowa, because like, yeah, for some reason Washington D.C. isn't a well-rounded territory, even though it has more population than some states. Right. Sure. Let's continue.
Much dominates media, and it's a really valuable tool when it comes to connecting with the public. So for the sake of this video, we're just going to use CNN as an example. So every time there's been a case relating to race, CNN has been quick to frame their coverage in a way that it makes it seem like there's been nonstop racism in America. They purposely leave out very important information.
Wait! Fuck! Wait! What? Did she say CNN frames everything that like there's been nonstop racism in the country? Hey, guys, quick question. When did racism stop? I want to know this. Maybe I missed it. What was it for? Like an hour, for a day, a week? When did racism stop? I'm just saying. Was it that time that like the first black president got elected and like the Republicans went in on talking about how he like did everything in their power to make sure that he was a one-term president? Like, when did racism stop? Did it stop when Joe Biden got elected and like he refuses to talk about how Palestinians are being bombed into the Stone Age because reasons? Are they just brown people? Ooh, did it stop when we start selling weapons to Saudi Arabia to kill Yemeni children and families and shit like that? When did racism stop in America? I want to know. Like, I missed that day. Maybe I was asleep. Maybe I was fucking asleep. Because I don't remember racism ever stopping. Oh, God. I don't remember when racism stopped, but let's continue.
To keep you focused on the racism part. This type of repetition eventually makes the reader believe that we've basically time traveled back to the civil rights era and everyone's a white supremacist. For example, CNN right now is making a big stink about how Trump refused to condemn the Proud Boys, which is a right-wing extremist / white supremacy group. Back in 2019, one of the Proud Boys members was arrested for fighting a protester. This is
if she both sides this shit, like, the Proud Boys are a racist organization. organization. And it's not just people on the left that actually that the Canadian government have actually designated the Proud Boys as a terrorist organization. Yeah, let's.
What is claimed on the CNN website. However, what they don't tell you in the article is the protester in this case was Antifa, and the white supremacist that they're referring to is married to a black woman? Huh?
Hi.
Somebody tell her, please. Somebody tell her, please. Somebody tell her. Can somebody tell her? Like, please, can somebody tell her? Can somebody tell her? Can somebody tell her that you can actually have a sexual relationship? In other words, you can fuck somebody even if you're racist towards that particular group. There are men who are fucking like misogynists, like literally have a hatred of women that want to fuck women. Like literally, they're called people that are red pill. I can't call them, the celibate because they're fucking some, not really some. You know what I mean? But there are racist people that fuck people that they are racist against all the time. You know what they say? And I'm pretty sure Gothix has actually heard this before. Oh, you're not like those other people. You're one of the good ones. But let's continue. Yeah, she's fucking serious. Of course she is. But let's continue.
Hi, my name is Cece Kinsman, and this is my daughter, Liberty. And her dad, John Kinsman, is currently serving 4 years in New York State Penitentiary with his friend Max for the crime of defending himself against the domestic terrorist organization Antifa.
Hold up. Wait a second. Okay. How can a white supremacist have mixed babies with his black wife?
Hey, see Thomas Jefferson. Hey, see all of the people that were fucking slave masters that were, well, fucking slave masters. Anyway, like, does this not compute in her brain? Is it just like on off, like quality? Like, wow, fucking wow.
I'll tell you, the same way the Proud Boys can have black and brown members. Or did CNN also not tell you that? Gee, I wonder why. So by the time, let's say, the presidential debate happens, the public will rightfully focus on the fact that Trump did not condemn the violent white supremacist group. And there'll be no convincing anyone otherwise, and I don't blame them. And once that same story lands somewhere on the right, let's say Fox News, people on the left are quick to claim that it's propaganda.
So I have a question. Like, and I want to save this for later, but I want you guys to actually make sure that you guys think about this while we're going. If you don't like the Democrats for the shit that they do, why would I vote for the Republicans? And that's the thing. And like, I know, and this is something that actually comes up. Of course she doesn't understand tokenism. You know what? I will actually take that back. Of course, X, she understands tokenism to a motherfucking T. Because she's cashing in her fucking token chips. Anyway, this is the thing that, like, this is the shit that kind of pisses me off. Because it's not hey, the Republicans have a better argument. It's just like, no, we don't want you voting for the Democrats. And I've been getting this shit in my comment section for a while. Like, why don't you just not vote for the Democrats? The fuck? Why would if you want to get rid of the party duopoly of just Democrats and Republicans, yes, I know we have third parties in this country, but they're not effective. We know they're not effective. No matter what Jimmy Dores wants to say, they're not effective. But if you want to get rid of the party duopoly, don't just tell me that don't vote for the Democrats. Who am I supposed to vote for if I don't want to vote for the Democrats? But let's go. We're because I'm gonna let that question hang, and we're gonna address it at the end. But let's go.
Well, yeah, if you have, let's say, 80% of media outlets claiming that they are a white supremacist group, then most people aren't going to bother doing the research and will just assume that one side is telling the truth simply because a lot of people believe them. This biased news coverage.
But that happens on Fox all the fuck. Oh, my brain. Like, does she not realize that happens on Fox too?
Coverage happens a lot, and I need you to understand that racism is not at an all-time high in this country. This was an idea that was manufactured with a goal to make you believe the narrative so you can vote for who they want you to vote for.
Wait, fuck, wait, what? Literally. This is 2020. She made this video in October 2020. Let alone the fact that this is after the fucking BLM protests for, I don't know, something that happened in May of 2020. Something happened. I don't know what happened during May of 2020 in Minnesota. I don't know what happened. Also, didn't we have a president talking about the Kung flu, the China virus, but racism wasn't a big thing in this country? I'm sorry, the fuck? But I'm sure people that's going to jump in my comment section after I put this video, I was like, well, you didn't come up with proof. The fuck? If you actually want to because this is like, she's, I hate to use the term, white knighting for the Proud Boys. We literally have Gavin McGinnis, who is an avowed Western chauvinist. He literally has said it. But it isn't about racism. The fuck? And we have who at this time wasn't, but now is Tortano, whatever the fuck he is, who was a refugee from Cuba. I wonder why there were so many Cubans that left when Castro took over. When you hear the story about Tortano family, how he's a refugee because his family owned a farm in Cuba and they had wealth. I wonder what type of farm they had in Cuba that they had a lot of wealth from. I wonder who worked on the farm. But let's continue.
Thankfully, I don't trust anybody, therefore I do my own research. But think about this for a second. If racism and white supremacy were so...
Well, Chief, like, I'm going to tell you this. I think you missed a lot of your research. And if she throws if racism was a thing, how do we have Barack Obama? Yeah, no. She bet not. The rest of that.
bad. I mean, as bad as everyone's making it out to be. There should be an abundance of these stories, and no story should ever be altered to fit a narrative. Why would someone need to do that if it was actually true in the first place?
Wait. There's there's not an abundance of stories of people actually being out and out racist or bigoted. There's not stories of them. There's not an abundance. let's look at it. And I want you guys to tell me if I'm just missing, right? I want you guys to actually tell me if I'm missing something. Here. And I know this is going to actually lead to some results, but I just want to actually. Here we go. PolitiFacts. I want to know if I can actually. So, Mother Jones database, which goes back to August 20 of 19. Now, 91 mass shootings of 50 were carried out by white men, hence there were races. And looking for a specific set of data where it was, I believe, in domestic terror attacks. That's what it was. I apologize, guys. I'm looking for that. There we go. It was such a thing that. Here we go. 2018, there were 32 domestic terror attacks. And all of them were affected, were all white males. They had some grievance with race, some grievance with anti-government. They were anti-government extremist militias, anti-abortion extremists, sovereign citizen extremists, white racially motivated. This isn't a fucking thing. And I know Gothix fans will actually come around and say, well, no, you're just cherry picking. So is she. She's literally making this video about why I left the left on the fact that it is CNN is talking about the Proud Boys. Really? Fucking really. But let's continue. We're almost finished with it.
By the way, there's a really great TED Talk called How to Deconstruct Racism One Headline at a Time. I'll put a link in the description, but if you want to check it out, here's a clip. Let's talk about the black vote. So during Obama's election, I remember getting into an argument with my then boyfriend. He asked me, why are you voting for Obama? And I said, because I want Obama to be the first black president. I never understood why my answer bothered him as much as it did, but now I understand why.
So she admits that she's a dumb fuck. Now, mind you, I will actually say, I know this is going to, like, you can actually go ahead and pull it. Black heart. I didn't vote for Barack Obama just to make him the first black president. No, weird. Scary. I voted for Barack Obama because, one, Sarah Palin was a dumb fuck, and what we found out that John McCain wasn't, or I don't know, maybe if he was in office, he would have not lasted as long as he did, but he would have lasted longer than 4 years. But John McCain was a fucking monster. He was a fucking monster. And I know you shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but He was a fucking monster, and he was more of a war hawk than what Barack Obama ended up being. Fucking face it. No. Fuck no. That's why I voted for Barack Obama. Because he was the better out of two shitty candidates. But, you know, and let's be honest. Some people don't think that far. But let's continue.
I realized that I was contributing to a bigger problem by playing into identity politics while choosing a candidate for superficial reasons rather than he's the most qualified or offers the best policies. So going back to what I said earlier about being Democrat, I couldn't help but wonder how many other black folks align themselves with this party.
Hold on, guys. Hello? Sorry about that, guys. But let's go.
But don't have a clear understanding as to why. Republicans only care about rich white people, or Trump's a racist. These are the usual responses that I get before the
Wait! Fuck! Those things are all true. Wait, did she just like do this shit? Like, the fuck? We know the Koch brothers exist. We know fucking the Mercers exist. Like, the fuck? How? How, Sway? How? And yes, Trump is a racist. He's a racist. He's a fucking racist. And he was leading the party. How, Sway? Oh, okay.
Conversation ends there. And while I personally don't feel like any of those answers are good enough to elect the ruler of the country, the Democrats, on the
Oh my God. I get it now. I fucking get it now. Wow. Okay. So she's an authoritarian. Fucking petty authority. Presidents aren't rulers. And yeah, of course, walked away from it. That's the fucked up part about it. It was never on the list. Fucking petty authority. Doing most of this shit for clout, and you guys saw the number. You guys saw the social. I don't get it. Like, why do people actually believe? Yeah, she's getting money. And clout. All the motherfuckers that sit back and come in my fucking comment section about me defending yo yas queen type bullshit. I'm gonna keep coming for motherfuckers like that. Because it not only makes me excited, I'm after motherfuckers. I'm also trying to make sure you motherfuckers, yes, you motherfuckers who's leaving that nasty ass comment about me attacking your favorite token. Drifting where her own end. And yeah, you know, that's the nature of social media. I am using her content to say that, one, to try to build my platform. I'm fucking naked about that. But using this shit, fucking get notoriety, is getting money from you watching her shit. Every ad that she plays before you watch the shit, every mid roll that she does is getting content off. I'm to stop it. I'm to stop it. It's not for your. Is not your friend, not somebody out for black people. Democratic Party. You know the people that's disillusioned with the Democratic Party that's black. You know what they think? Democratic Party doesn't hard enough to our issue. But you didn't hear this shit. Hear they plan to some woke politics. Want to get me to not vote for the Democratic Party? Make your party better for me. Till then, fuck Republicans. Fuck defend them. Not give goddamn iota of thought about how if these parties actually help to serve. But anyway, guys, I do want to say thank you for watching this clip. I'll catch you on the next video. Please like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot if you're watching this in playback. For those of you guys who are watching this, thank you for watching this clip. Do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30. I fucked that up. But thank you for watching. In the next video. All right, guys. All right. I'll actually close it out for today. I have kept 2 hours of your time. You guys have been great to be able to enjoy the video with me. I thank everybody who's watched tonight, those who shared, those who followed, those who actually just enjoyed the chat. I want to thank our new person in the chat, Amy. We have Byron still here as always. We have Wajita and Kat. So thank you guys for actually joining. Please, guys, I'm gonna actually try to be a little bit better about putting the streams out. So if you actually see it in the chat, we're gonna share them. Also, join the Discord. I want to thank everybody who's watched. As we always do, take us away, Richard.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah. They're probably afraid of that because then people don't hate each other. Then people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy people. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right. Absolutely.
In order to get this job, make things work. If you feel better because and that separates you're white, people. So they keep people separated. Get a job from thinking about the real problem. Use that. I mean, that's as simple as I see it. Probably is not sorry, Jack, but shit, say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right.
In order to get this job, make things work. If you feel better because and that separates people. So they keep people separated. Get a job from thinking about the real use that. I mean, that's as simple as I see it.
Oppressing any
Jack,
whatever
I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Really get into
this job, make things work. If you feel better, you can't get in that separates people. So they keep people separated. Get a job from thinking about the time you use that. That's as simple as I see it.
Oppressing any
Jack. I mean, that's where it goes. I'm white. I'm going to use this job. Make things work. You can't get in that. They go with good intention. They keep people separated. Get a job. Thinking about the time you use that. That's as simple as I see it.
Oppressing any
Jack. I mean, that's where it goes. I'm white. I'm going to use this job. Make things work. You can't get in that. They go with good intention. They keep people separated. Get a job. Thinking about the time you use that. That's as simple as I see it. Oppressing any that's where it goes.
And he won't raise his hand, and the left will be destroyed.
The only way they'll